How you doing, everybody? It's Rob over here. I'm doing a little estate sale. I'm gonna make it a shorter video. I'm not gonna show everything I found this weekend at the estate sales. Um, but just want to show a couple cool things. Me, just like many other people, we still have death piles, which mine's getting bigger. But then we still go out on the weekends because I don't know. I think it's something kind of strange. Every time I have a bigger death pile, I'll say, oh, let me go to this one estate sale. One more estate sale, And then I'll find something really good. It's always like that. I don't understand why. I really don't. Anyway, I was at one estate sale, and I found this jacket. This is a brand I've never found before. It's very hard to find. It's here, Jean Paul Gaultier. Okay, let's see if you can see it. There it is. I don't even know what the material, if it's some kind of wool blend. It's very heavy. I really got lucky finding this. When I was going through a closet, and I went to a estate sale on the second day. This company I usually go to, they're usually very high. Sometimes they'll give you a good deal if you go on the second day. They're the best estate sale company around on Long Island. And they what was I gonna say? So I'm going through the stuff, and somebody had put another jacket over this jacket. So I actually pulled a few jackets out, and I said, oh, let me just check out what it is, because if this thing was just left out, where people going through the racks, this thing would have been gone. Somebody probably saw it the first, second day, didn't know what it was, or just didn't care. I mean, a lot of people go to estate sales, they're buying for themselves. So they're going to look at it and be like, maybe this is because it's really out of style. This isn't really, this isn't really kind of the new style, this kind of buttons or anything. But to find Jean Paul Gaultier, this is, it's a very rare piece, very hard to find. Anyway, so I'm glad I found that. Now today I went somewhere pretty interesting, and I wasn't even going to go, but I says, you know what, the same thing. I says, you know what, every time I say I'm not going to go, and then I usually, and then I go, and then I find something good. I said, good thing I went. Near me, they have a small film studio. It's called Grumman Studios. Grumman used to be known for, I think they're still probably in business, but they just don't do much out here anymore. The defense contractors for, I think, airplane parts and stuff like that, or whatever, for the military. But they have still a big compound, and they do filming there. So I saw the ad, and I says, you know what? It's the last day, and I went to other sales, and I says, you know what? Look, I got to give it a shot. Even though I promised myself I wasn't going to spend any more money, do anything else. I says, you know what? I'll go. I ended up finding a couple nice pieces, and I probably regret I should have went earlier. But anyway, shoulda, woulda, coulda. I found these two jackets, among a few other pieces, but these are some of the nicer ones. This here is a blazer. This is Martin Greenfield. It's a really good brand. And I got everything pretty cheap. And I got this suit here, this beautiful suit. This here is like a wool flannel suit. Double breast. Navy. Okay. It's another Martin Greenfield. Okay. And what's cool about this is, I said it's at the film studio. I should have this ready, but I don't. This was the suit that was made for Paul Reiser, the actor, Paul Reiser, 5/16/16, Red Oaks. I don't know if anybody saw, there was a TV program called Red Oaks about a country club or something. I don't know, it's on some cable channel or Amazon channel. I don't really watch TV too much, but I don't even know if it was a hit, but I know there was a couple of seasons because I thought it was pretty cool. They have the tag here. So it says here, Red Oaks Season 2. It says which scene that this was worn in. So hopefully that will help me get a couple extra dollars. I mean, I don't know if I would even need help. even though what sucks is that it doesn't say Martin Greenfield on the, you know, they didn't sew the label in. But this is the same label that they had. I mean, you know, you know, it says it on here. I know it's a Martin Greenfield suit. I'm not worried. I mean, you could feel it. It's not, you know, this is a very high-end suit. Very, very expensive. Now, I have another issue over here. Okay? I saw another estate sale. I saw this black shot jacket. SCH. This is a very good brand to look out for. SCHOTT. Now, what turned me off to this jacket is all this. I don't know what all this white is. Okay, it has all this white all over the jacket. Now, I know sometimes certain jackets would get mold, like black leather, but like this is usually it's like circles, not like little flecks like this or anything like that. You see this? Flip it over. It's like white. I don't know if this is supposed to just make it look distressed. I mean, the jacket feels. I mean, this is a beautiful jacket. I mean, you feel this. This is gorgeous. I mean, this jacket was probably $800, brand new, $700. You know, it's very heavy. It has a thick lining. You know, this is 42. This is a great brand. This shot. I mean, it's a really nice piece. But I don't know what this white is. And like I said, I did Google mold. And I asked somebody pretty quickly. I texted someone with a couple pictures. And they says it might be mold. But I don't know. So if anybody knows, please let me know. Because you know what? I want to take pictures and get this thing listed quick. Because this is a beautiful jacket. Actually, I'm going to call the company tomorrow. See if I can even send a picture or something. They have their website. I don't know if their main store is still in New York City. But when you call I've called before. I had an issue with another jacket that I had bought. And I said, I made up some story. I didn't tell them I was a reseller or anything. You know, I made it whatever. And I asked them a question about the sizing and stuff like that. They said, you know, they really helped me out. They were really nice on the phone. Usually, you call a lot of companies, like expensive designers. You get them on the phone and you ask them about one of their products. They don't even want to be bothered. They just want you to, you know, because they're a salesman. They're on the floor or whatever it is. They want to make a sale. They're not there to explain to you, you know, oh, if the stitching is this way, is it supposed to be like that? They really don't care. But this company shot is actually really pretty good. I asked them a bunch of questions, and the woman was on the phone with me for a long time. So that's it. So if you know anything about this jacket, or if you know anything about that show Red Oaks, you know, please leave a comment. Oh, and I also found another. Coincidentally, it's not really that popular brand, this Martin Greenfield. I mean, it's not a brand. I don't even want to say it's a brand. It's not really it's not a retail. It's just custom. They just make custom. I don't know. I don't think they sell like anything that's not custom. I mean, there's no size on this. I mean, you know, like this one here. This is made for another guy. This was some from another estate sale on Saturday. It's a really nice tuxedo, 3-piece tuxedo. Really nice piece. I think this will sell really quick. But sometimes, if you want to know about, people are gonna ask about custom suits. Sometimes they do well, depending on the one. If it's well, you know, if it's well known, it will do well. Otherwise, not. I mean, it doesn't matter how nice it is, but if it's not well known. I had one guy who wanted to sell me these other custom suits, and I looked them up on eBay. They really weren't selling for anything. I didn't even want to make the guy an offer because they weren't really selling for anything. And that's what happens sometimes, is just that if it's not known, people are not going to bid, or they're not going to make offers. All right? Have a nice day. Bye-bye.